Why are you still waiting for a sign? This is a question that many people don't want to hear, but need to. Why, after months or even years, do you still wake up in the middle of the night wanting a message? Why do you still look to the sky asking for confirmation that the person you loved is okay? I'm going to be direct with you, with all the love in the world, but with the truth that needs to be said. This desire is natural. It's human. It's even beautiful because it comes from love. But sometimes, behind it lies something you need to confront. When someone we love leaves this world, in addition to the longing, that heartbreaking longing that tears at the heart and takes away the ground beneath our feet, a very specific anguish also arises. Are they all right? Did they arrive safely? Are they not suffering? It's like when someone takes a very long trip and you anxiously wait for that message. I arrived safely. You check your phone every minute. You can't relax until you know everything is all right. This longing is not weakness. I need you to understand that. It isn't. It's love. It's care. It's the continuation of a bond that physical death cannot erase. But now comes the part you need to listen to with an open heart. That same love that makes you crave news so much. Isn't it sometimes mixed with other things? With guilt? With fear? With the need to control something that is no longer under your control? I'm going to ask you a few more questions. You don't have to answer me. Answer them to yourself in the privacy of your conscience. Do you really want to know if the person is okay? Or do you want relief from your own pain? Are you looking for a sign to comfort her heart or to calm your own? Do you trust that God is taking care of her? Or do you need tangible proof because deep down you still doubt? These aren't questions to make you feel guilty. They're questions to wake you up. There is a divine timing for all things. You know this, you've heard it 1,000 times. But do you really believe it? Because if she truly believed, some of that anguish would have already dissolved. The problem isn't God. The problem isn't the person who left. The problem, often, is ourselves, who haven't yet learned to let go, to trust. Resting in what we cannot control, we are not always ready to receive certain experiences or information. And divine law, which is wise, gives each person exactly what can be received at the right time. Do you know what happens when you receive something ahead of time? You can't process it, you distort it. You use it in a way you shouldn't. And then, instead of helping, it hinders. You want a message so badly, but answer me honestly. If it came today, would you be ready to deal with it? If that person appeared in a dream and said, I'm fine, but I still have a long way to go, would you accept it peacefully? Or would you panic, wanting to help in a way that would actually hinder them? If she said, I'm still healing, I'm still learning, I'm still adjusting, would you be able to respect her time? Or would you become distressed, trying to interfere in something that's none of your business? It is not possible to define when or how spiritual communication might occur. I know you wanted a formula. I know you wanted me to say, do this, pray that, go to that place, and then you'll receive the news. But it doesn't work that way. And do you know why? Because it depends on countless factors. On the spiritual state of the one who has passed, on their own emotional and mental state, on the real need for this communication, on merit, on the learning experience of both parties, on things that our limited minds cannot even comprehend. But let me tell you a secret, very slowly, so you can keep it in your heart. If you feel longing, it is also felt on the other side. Love is always reciprocal. Always. It doesn't get lost with death. It doesn't evaporate. It doesn't disappear. The person you love knows that you love them. They feel it, they perceive it, and they love you too. You don't need an external sign to validate this. Love is already the sign. Now, I'm going to tell you something you might not want to hear, but it's crucial. The temporary separation between plans is not punishment. It's protection. Protection for you, and protection for those who have passed. Think about it. Most of us still have enormous difficulty managing our own lives with balance, serenity, and peace. We can barely cope with our day-to-day problems. We fight over trivial things. We get anxious about small things. We lose sleep over situations that don't even depend on us. And do you think that if there were a constant, free, and direct contact between the plans, we would be able to move forward in a healthy way? We wouldn't be able to. We would be trapped. Trapped in the past. Trapped with that person. Trapped in longing. And she would also be trapped with us, prevented from following her own path, from evolving, from learning, from freeing herself. You say you want the person to be okay, but do you really want that? Or do you want them to be okay in the way you imagine being okay to be? Because sometimes, for her to truly be okay, she needs to step away. She needs to follow her own path. She needs to learn things you can't teach her. She needs to go through processes you can't accompany her on. And do you know what the greatest act of love you can do is? Let go. Trust. Rest assured that God is taking care of you. Divine law, even when not understood, is perfect. She protects. She organizes. She leads with a wisdom that our limited reason will never fully grasp. Therefore, trusting in God is the safest attitude there is. Humans fail, you fail, I fail, we all fail, but divine law never fails. So, instead of anxiously waiting for a sign that may not come now, how about changing your attitude? Pray for those you love. Don't pray asking for them to come back. Don't pray demanding news. Pray sincerely. Pray wishing them well, even if that well-being means distance. Even if it means they need to go on without you for a while. Send love, send light, send thoughts of peace, send blessings, and then, and this is important, let go. Ask God to take care of them, and trust that He will take care of them infinitely better than you ever could. Ask that, if necessary and appropriate, some news may reach you. Be it through a dream, be it through an intuition, be it through an unexpected word from someone, be it through an experience that brings genuine comfort to your heart. But ask without anxiety, without desperation, without pressure. Ask and rest. Do you know what happens when you learn to truly trust in God's timing? Surprisingly, good things start to happen. The pain, that sharp pain that seemed like it would never go away, transforms. It doesn't disappear, but it changes form. It ceases to be an overwhelming weight and becomes a gentle longing that you can bear. The anguish that stole your sleep and your peace, it softens. You begin to breathe again, to live again. And love, love, it finds new ways to express itself. You realize you don't need a medium. You don't need a spectacular dream. You don't need a miraculous apparition, because love is already there. In the good memory, in the lesson learned, in the person you became because of knowing that person, in the legacy they left in you. So today, I invite you to do something different. Instead of desperately waiting for a sign, how about you be a sign yourself? How about you live in a way that honors that person? How about you be the light you so desperately want to see? How about you truly trust, not just paying lip service, that God is taking care of everything and everyone? And when the longing becomes intense, because it will, and that's okay, instead of becoming distressed, be grateful. Be grateful for having had that person in your life. Be grateful for the love you shared. Be grateful for the lessons, even the painful ones. Be grateful for the opportunity to love so deeply. And so, with a grateful and confident heart, move forward, because life goes on and you have a purpose here. And that purpose doesn't include being paralyzed by longing. May God bless you and all those whom your heart misses. May you find peace in trust. May you find strength in faith. And may you discover that true love doesn't need external signs to remain alive and real. May much light and peace fill your life. If this message resonated with you, whether it was discomfort, relief, or reflection, I invite you to subscribe to the Messages from the Soul channel. Share this video with someone who needs to hear these truths. And join our chain of 1,000 hearts. People who choose to mature spiritually, who choose the truth even when it hurts, who choose to truly trust in God, not just in words. We are not here to escape spiritual reality. We are here to mature within it. Help spread these messages to more people who need to wake up.